the first images of Tahavur Rana's handover to the NIA by the United States of America. That's the first visual on your screen. The first time USA, when it handed over the authorities, that Tahavur Rana was handed over by American authorities to the National Investigation Agency and to Indian authorities. Remember that that is the moment when officially it was announced that no more is he with and in the prisons in the USA. That's the image on your screen. US Marshals. This is the Central District of California. When they transferred the custody of Tahavur Rana, a Pakistani origin, Canadian citizen, had been in the custody in the United States of America, but after a full-on legal work that was done, political will, diplomacy, all of that was put to work, and now to representatives of India's Ministry of External Affairs and eventually, of course, the NIA authority. So that's the first visual on your screen. Remember, security protocols being followed. That's the reason you see the image like that on your screen. You can see US Marshals on one side, Indian authorities and the MEA representatives on another, a full-on security cordon. The USA also realizing that this man has grievous charges. The first image of Tahavur Rana, look at that. From the back, just like we had the image when he arrived on the Indian soil, the image of now 64-year-old Pakistani origin Canadian citizen in USA's custody, a full-on legal battle that was fought. That's the image, being held tight by the American officials, and then he was transferred over to the Indian authorities. So this transfer, in many ways, viewers, remember, is the hard work of possibly weeks and months of India to convince this man had almost got away after having orchestrated the massacre of our innocent people and foreigners too, in which 6 Americans were also killed. That is one of the reasons that USA realizes this man needs to face the law. There are, of course, specific treaty conditions, but the first visual on your screen, that before he was put on a flight and dragged to India, that's Tahavur Rana, casuals, white hair, white beard, being held tight by the police personnel, by the US officials. These are the US Marshals in California, the Central District. And that is when they transferred the custody of Tahavur Rana after US agreed that via a treaty, he can be extradited and face the law of full-on trial with conditions in India. But what a moment this has turned out to be for our country, for especially the officers who had been investigating for years now, preparing, whether it was the NIA dossier, whether it was the legal work, the paperwork that had to be done. Because remember, the allegation was that did India not do enough in 2011 when the court was hearing the matter? Why couldn't we get him earlier? It's taken 17 years, but he's here. Amit Bhardwaj joins me for the latest on that. Amit, so that is the first image on our screen. And what an image it definitely appears to be. 2 countries deciding to fight global terror together.
Right, Pooja, we are breaking those visuals of Tahavur Rana exclusive on India Today. First images before he was put on the flight to India. So what you see in these images is that US Marshal officials are right next to Tahavur Rana, and the NIA personnel are also standing with Tahavur Rana. And these are images which were taken in the USA's Central District of California before Tahavur Rana was put onto that flight in which the NIA officials, the NSG personnel brought him back to the country. So we are breaking those images on India Today right now. You can see the kind of security deployment that was done in United States as well, in California as well. And Tahavur Rana has been brought back to India in a similar wardrobe as well. This is a US clothes that he was wearing, the cell that he was must have been in. So in the similar clothes, he have been brought back to India. And obviously for security reasons, we cannot show the images of Tahavur Rana from the frontal images of Tahavur Rana is not being released by the authorities. But in these visuals, you can see as to how the US authorities and the Indian personnel, NIA, NSG have worked in tandem. And the US Department of Justice has also issued a statement on the extradition of Tahavur Rana. But certainly the United States Department of Justice is also saying as to how Tahavur Rana, 64-year-old Pakistani Canadian, was transported to India and was handed over to Ministry of External Affairs of India, yes, in California. So those first images in which we can see the kind of security arrangements that were done in the United States, California, before he was handed over to the NIA and in order to bring him back to Indian soil. Pooja.
Remember that the US prison authorities had said Rana now in custody of Indian authorities. That was yesterday. It was primarily information now. This is that image that defined it. Look at that. Let's explain this image closely to you. That's the man on your screen, Tahavur Rana. Again, remember, from the back, security reasons. There's a reason you do not see the personnel. You do not see Tahavur Rana. Needless to explain why. However, look at the security cordon even in the USA. It's the American authorities also realizing the grievous charges against him. And then a statement came in from the USA, from the White House, from the spokesperson about how that India and the USA are ready to fight global terror together. And in many ways, it's a representation, a symbolism of what you see here on your screen. This now 64-year-old man who was last in India in 2008. Before 26/11, days before 26/11, to orchestrate a massacre of innocent people, which sadly he successfully managed to do, is now being dragged back to India this time to face the law. And we hope it will be a fast, fair trial and with all evidence that he will be punished very, very soon.